Hello, sunshine. How art thou? How art thou? How art thou? Thank you for coming on and watching this little old show and giving me the opportunity to entertain you. I am going to do one small short video on how I put my images on my mask. That's it. And then I'm going to depart. I'm not going to be here long. This is not a tutorial, although I will do one, not now, but maybe another time. Right now, I'm just going to show you how you can do it on your own. But I know there's some people who need a tutorial, so that's not now. So today is day 5 of the VEDA video every day in August, day 5, and I am going to do this today, tomorrow something else, and Friday something else, and Saturday and Sunday something else. But what I am going to do is next week, every single day next week, I'm going to do 1 stitch per day that is going to be Grafghan related. Okay? So I am going to show you 1 stitch every single day that you can use for Grafghans. But today, I am going to show you how I ended up putting a image on my mask. How art thou? How art thou, honey bunnies? How are you, Miss Joseph? So, don't this look cute? Isn't this cute? So what I decided to do after a long debate. The debate was, am I going to even make a mask? Because at one point in time, I said I was not making any mask whatsoever. I did not want to make a mask at all because I just knew it was not going to be safe and it was going to be a lot of controversy and blah, 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 blah. But you know what? At the time, it was like so much situations going on. One minute they saying you can't wear a mask. You got to be careful what kind of mask you got to wear. And then they said it's not mandatory. Then they make it mandatory. So it was so much confusion going on back then that I had to decide what to do. When we didn't even have a mask, I had to like do something though. I had to do something. So I decided to make it. And then, they say to do the breath, blowing it, see if you can blow. You know what? I didn't do all that. I didn't do it. Sorry. I just didn't do it. But I love my little mask. So I just said, let's just use the mask for fashion purposes. So some people were using it for fashion purposes. So if anything, you could put them over your the paper mask. I probably wouldn't suggest it during the summer, but I have done it. I've done it. So yeah. How did I decided to do this one? This one, so I am very different, okay? I'm like totally different. I don't like doing what everybody else is doing. So I noticed that everybody was going and finding the same boring mask. Everyone was doing the same boring mask. And I was tired of doing the same boring mask. So, well, I didn't do it. I was tired of seeing it. And every time I turn around, that's exactly what happened. It was the same boring mask. How art thou? How art thou? How art thou? Hi, Nat. Hi, Shorty Red. And hi, Deisha. How art thou? Okay? So, yeah. We are just going over how I decided to put the image on the mask. If I do a tutorial, it will not be today. It's just not enough time in the day to do it. But I am, just to, let you know that this actually can be possible without a tutorial. But if you need a tutorial, I will do the tutorial. Just not now. So I decided to pick a mask that is form-fitting. Form-fitting meaning not that regular rectangle that everyone was using, and then some maybe had the rectangle with the bump on it. So I decided to look around and search and search and search and search. I'm a Pisces. I'm very undecisive. I cannot decide on anything. Nothing. I have no idea sometimes what I am doing. But this one, for some apparent reason, it just like caught my eye. And this pattern that you are seeing right there is from Miss BZYPeach. BZYPeach. She designed this. So that's exactly how I actually met her. What happened was when I found this, and I actually bought it. I bought her pattern. She has a pattern like perfect. If you ever wanted the best pattern ever, she has that best pattern ever. Because it was so detailed. Not only was it detailed, oh my gosh, let me show you what she did without showing you what it is. She made it so that you're able to put it in this little plastic. So when you put it in the plastic and you mark off, she has the little boxes, y'all. The boxes. Where are they? Everything is so detailed. I'm like, wow. Like, if I want to learn how to make a good graph, I will definitely use... Where is it? I would definitely always go to her. Okay, so this is how it is. As you can see, the little boxes are there, and it's really like convenient, especially because I was doing it all the time. I had did at least 30 of these things. Some of them I never got a chance to take pictures, but majority of them I kind of did because I was doing a lot of multiples. So she made it so convenient for me. And I just printed out the pages. I put them in my little plastic here, and I was able to check it off. And then all I did was wipe it off when I was done and keep on going. I paid $5. The pattern is $5. It's so well worth it. It is so well worth it. It's way more. It should be more than $5, honestly. But it's well worth it. All the hard work that she did is well worth it. Now, the thing about it is, I really couldn't use it. So when I decide I am going to put something on an article, anything besides a pillow or a bag, anything that's besides a regular rectangle or square or something like that, I make that pattern. I make the pattern by itself just to get the feel of it, and to make sure that I am able to do my image. I can make an image on just about anything. Just about. Not everything, but just about anything. I could definitely do it. The thing about her pattern was it's form fitted. The way it's form fitted, it fits around your face. So because it fits around your face, there are some things going on in here that you need to finagle your image. So you have to like do this and do that and do this and do that. So in the beginning, I was not able to use her pattern. And then I decided, okay, let me play around with it so that I can use her pattern. And that's what I did. I played around with it, and played around with it until after like the 5th time I was able to get it. Then you had people asking, can I get the pattern? Can I get the pattern? Can I get the pattern? I would say, this is, I bought the pattern, but what I am doing is not the same exact pattern. because I couldn't use her pattern. But because I kept playing with it and playing with it and playing with it, I was able to use her pattern. I just had to tweak it. But I think that anyone who has common sense can get it. You can get it. It's hard because you're not probably all the time doing it. And then when I make my images, I kind of know like where to go. So if I have to do like a double like 2 single crochets and 1 stitch, I kind of know what to do next. So that's why I said I might just need to do a tutorial on one thing, like a cross or something, and that way you guys can follow that one pattern. If I do any more, it will have to be something really simple, because for me to actually crochet it, it will take no time. For me to actually show you how to do it, it will take a lot of time. So yeah, and I don't have that. I don't have a lot of time, but maybe when I move, which I think I'm about to move. I think I found something. I hope I do. I hope I do. I hope I do. I hope I do. I think I found something. So yeah, when I move, maybe I could have way more time, and I could be like less focused on that and more on this, because I am so focused on I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. I only got these. I only got these. I only got these. So yeah, I think I could do way more. Plus, I ordered a table, y'all. Yes, I'm so excited. I ordered a table and I ordered more things. Actually, I just realized they're supposed to give me another oh wow, I just realized this. They're supposed to give me another camera. The manufacturing company is supposed to give me another camera, and they didn't send it yet, and I'm literally moving in 3 weeks. So they need to get it together and send it to me before I'm out of here. Because that camera that I'm looking at right now, I can't really use because I have to wrap it up with string. Yeah, because something happened at the bottom of it, and when I tried to take it off, it got stuck on the tripod, and then it came off. The bottom came off, so it's not even hanging on there. But I was able to mess around with the manufacturing company even when I had no warranty, and they said they was going to send it. All they wanted me to do was make a review, so I did a review. But anyway, how did I do this? First of all, if you are taking my class, the main thing I tell everyone is size matters. Size matters. And being that we have this small space, what I always tend to do is make sure that I have the right yarn and the right hook. The right yarn and the right hook is going to make my image pop. My image is going to be able to fit, and not only fit, but look good. That's the main thing you want. You want it to look good and you want it to stand out. Quality is everything. Everything. Quality is over quantity. That's how I maximize my money. When someone sees my stuff and they can see that they actually could see what it is, yeah, that's quality, and it maximizes your funds. So I just basically looked at her pattern, and I saw that her pattern requires a V hook, and she also had the type of yarn that you needed, which is a lightweight yarn, which is more like the fine cotton yarn. And just to be aware that yarns can still vary in thickness, although the weight is still listed the same. That's what I love about hers, because that is something that you have to be careful of, especially when doing a grafting. When you are doing a grafting, you have to, like I showed you, if you're in my class, you literally have to take your yarn and do the test. When you do that test, you have to make sure that your weight is the same. If you have two different weight, it's not going to look right. It's not going to feel right. And you're going to have holes and gaps. You don't want that. Quality is over everything. Even if it takes a little bit more time, because that's what a lot of people fail to do too. They just want to rush into an order to get the money. But let me tell you something. When I take my time, even if I'm getting to the last mark, my customers, my supporters appreciate it. They appreciate when I take my time, and they appreciate it when I am giving them good quality work. So let me move my light. So as you can see, I have two different yarns. Well, actually, it's two different colors. It's the same brand, same weight. This is ZZ Twist. So ZZ Twist by Lion Brand was on sale sometime earlier this year, I think it was, or last year, late last year. One of these, I don't know. It was on sale for like $1. Right now, these things are like 3 something. For $1, I bought a bunch. I never knew what they were. My ice. I gotta stop with this water and this ice. It scared the crap out of me. The ice started melting and it went. I'm thinking something like fell or something. Anyway, this yarn, I had no idea what I was going to use. I just know I saw it for $1 and I just went ham. But I'm glad I did, because this right here I was able to use this for the mask, and it was damn near almost perfect. Then I had bought a bunch of yarn, lightweight yarn that was cotton. And that right there was like heaven with the mask, and I loved it. This and the cotton are the two that I used for my mask. The two that I used. I cannot tell you what the cotton was because someone gave them to me. When I told them that I needed something lightweight, she gave me like bags and bags and bags and bags and bags of that yarn. Like, no kidding. I have a lot of it. And I'll get to that another time. I have a lot of other stuff too that came from someone else, and then I have something else that came from somebody else. I'm gonna start because I have to move, and I like have another like 65 more skeins coming, and I have to move, and like, yeah, I have to like kind of do something with them. So I think it's best if I do like a giveaway. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that, or somebody gonna put me out my own house. Somebody gonna put me out. They're gonna be like, "Where you sleeping at? On top of my yarn? I'm okay. Okay, I don't need no bed. I can sleep on top of my yarn." So when I make my graphs, I look at the pattern first. When I look at the pattern first, I'm literally just reading it to make sure that I know how many stitches across I am going to need. Then I look at how many rows down. Now, like I said, I did it first. When I did it first, I went in my journal and I just wrote down my notes. I wrote down, I started with this. I wrote down the next one. When I did my next chain, this is just plain old single crochets, nothing else, no nothing. And I just put that in parentheses. Then the next one where you have to increase, I just put, this is where I'm increasing. Put a parentheses around every one that I'm increasing. I needed to know this so that I know where I'm fitting that image. Then as you're forming it, The reason why, if you notice any of my masks that you saw on all of my social medias, if you didn't see it, that means you're not a part of my social media or that you're not following me and you need to follow me. So please, if you did not subscribe, subscribe. If you didn't click that thumbs up, click the thumbs up. And I'm going to give you my Instagram and my Facebook because that is where you need to be. I'm all over the place. You need that. You need to follow me because this is where you need to be. I'm telling you, I'm guaranteeing you. You be with me, you're going to be up on some high stuff. I'm not even joking. So when when I realized, because I did it, when I realized that I had put my image in the middle, I noticed that it spread. So it wasn't a good idea. So that's why majority of my masks are on the side. So this is the reason why you need notes. This is the reason why you need to do the actual pattern first, and make sure that you, when you do it more than once. I did it like 3 times until I mastered one image, and then I changed that image, and then I went crazy again. So this is the up and downs about graph ganning, but it's fun to me. It's fun. Hey Amanda, how art thou? Hi Triple C and Joe, Dana Dane, what's going on? Proverbs 31. Yes. Yes. Wow, I never used that yarn. I heard it's great to crochet. Well, I don't know about it being great to crochet because, like I said, I do a lot of graph ganning. And a lot of graph ganning, I don't need anything this small. So honestly, when I saw it, I was very disappointed. I was very, very, very upset. But like I said, I ordered this before the pandemic. So I had no idea I was even going to be making mask. I had no idea. So when I realized I need something thin, I don't have anything thin. Bam, yes I did. You'll be surprised looking in your stash and seeing the stuff that's in your stash, or looking into, your boxes and bins, and you be like, I was looking for this all this time. It was there. All this time I had it. You don't know how many times I did that. Sometimes I be like, I need to go to the store and get some more yarn because I don't have this and I don't have that. And it's right there. And majority of that is the specialty yarn, not necessarily the ones that I use for my blankets and stuff all the time. That stays in my storage. So if I need a certain color or whatever, I do my inventory like every month, sometimes more, depending on how many blankets I did. For some apparent reason, the latest blankets I've been doing has a whole bunch of yellow and a whole bunch of black. So yellow and black has been like going out like crazy. So I've been like updating my storage like crazy. And yeah, 65 yarn, 65 skeins are coming, and yeah, security didn't yell at me, so that's okay. He didn't yell at me, he just said, wow. That's all. So I got a keeper, y'all. I got a keeper. He's a keeper. Okay, so this right here is about 20, I think it was like 21 across by 25 or 30 rows up. So how I got that? First of all, you want to be able to make your graph as big as possible, because the bigger your graph is, the better detailed, the better it looks. You don't lose a lot of the necessary detail that you need. So if you want to learn how to graph, my ebook, $40, hit me up. I'll make sure you get that. But yeah, so I just had to use the smallest possible size that I could use to fit in this mask based off of the notes that I made. And so it was about 21 by 30 or something like that. I think how many rolls it was like 38, 39. So I was able to like fit it from basically top to bottom. And it came out really well. This right here is my social club. So I could be able to make a bunch of these and they will all come out good. Now I could either put it on this side, on this side. I'm right-handed, so when I crochet, I always start on the right. I don't know. I just always start on the right. So that's why majority of my grabs I put on the mask or on this side. Someone asked me if I can make one and put a heart on it and their initial, and can I put it on the left side? I could do it. It just felt so weird. It felt so weird. But if you have any questions, ask the questions now. That way I can answer you while we're on. Because this is not a tutorial on how to make it. This is just showing you how you can do it. You can really do it on your own. You really don't need me. There's a lot of graphs in that class on the Facebook group. I put a lot of graphs in there. There's a couple of them that you could use. And like the heart, the 15 by 15, you could use that. But I am definitely going to do a tutorial on like maybe a cross or a heart. I am going to do that. I wrote it down. I just need to film it because again, it takes a lot of time to film and edit, and I don't have that time right now. When I move, I should be able to. All right, so I'm going to show you the other ones that I have, which is on my Instagram. So if you're not on my Instagram, you're in for a treat because I'm about to show you my Instagram. Look at my Instagram. Look at my Instagram. My Instagram is pop. Okay. So I'm going to show you the mask that I made in the past. See, I done did like a photo op and everything for that. I actually just made that mask not too long ago. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There go my Eli. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, I did a regular breast cancer ribbon. The breast cancer ribbon was I think it was for a survivor. Yeah, it was someone who had breast cancer and she wanted a basic ribbon. And so I gave her a basic ribbon and it came out really cute. Actually, I think I want one for myself. I'm a survivor, so I actually want one for myself. But it did. It came out really cute. And the yarn that I used, like I said, was the ZZ Twist. And I had some ZZ Twist. Yeah, I used ZZ Twist for 2 of them, and the other one was cotton. So actually that's sparkle. That is sparkle. I have some sparkle yarn. This is like sock yarn. This is so thin. That's what that is. That's the sparkle yarn. Oh, wait. 1 second. Okay. Oh, hi, Vivian. Hi, Angie. It's not a class, honey bunnies. It's not a class. This is just my VEDA. That's all. It's not a class. Sorry. Sorry if I'm confusing you. This the New York Yankees. So when I did this was kind of hard because it was a lot of different color changing. So the back of it was very tedious because remember, if you're in my class, I'm showing you to not cross-contaminate. So I had a lot of little strings that I actually did have to weave in because there were areas in here that was a whole lot of one stitch. It was like one stitch, and then it was two, and then it was one, then it was two. So it was a lot of work, but I did it and I mastered it. I did the Giants. Yes, I did. I did the Giants, and it came out really cute. I am a Giants fan. I actually did like two of them, I think. Yeah, I did two. And it came out really cute. So I used this exact one, which is the blue ZZ twist, and white, because that one was for a boy. I did not use this one, which is the sparkle. I used regular white and regular red. Uh, okay, so that is the Giants. This was for a sorority. Sigma Beta Xi. They wanted the swan on it. And as you can see, that yarn is kind of like shiny. It's really pretty. And I used the sparkle yarn for the swan. It was really, like, the picture does no justice, but it really, really, really did come out so cute. Um, okay. Oh, okay. So this right here, I made for the same lady who had did the the sorority, the swan. Her hair. She said just do anything. So I like I said before, I like to look at people. I like to stalk them, to look at their page to see what they like. And then I realized her hair was like a bob. It was short, on one side and long on the other side. So I said, why not me do this? And then I did it with a crown. And she said, girl, you are the best. So that's another way how I get my customers. I shock the craziness out of them. Like I swear, I mean craziness. It's like the shock factor when they see things, because when I ask my customers, can I tweak it? Do you mind if I tweak it? 9 times out of 10, they always say yes. There's always that one is like, no, don't touch it. Just do what I tell you. But a lot of people say, you know what? You're good. You're talented. I love all your work. I know you're going to make it better. And 9 times out of 10, I do make it better than what their mind is. Actually, I don't remember ever doing anything that someone did not like. And you know why? Because I would stalk them. I would put something on there that they like, not what I like. It's not about me. So that's another thing that a lot of crocheters are doing. They doing what they like. They doing the yarn that they like, the stitches that they like, the colors that they like. You could say to your customer, what color do you have? Or, I mean, what color do you want? And they can say the color that they want. But you're literally forming that item the way you want to form that item. And that's why I love GraphGAN so much, because even though I'm using the same exact pattern, I'm able to make it a masterpiece. So I also wanted, because I was sick also, like coming off doing these things, I was just getting better, and Rona really put me under, like, for 2.5 months. I was really, really out of it. So when I started doing the mask, I was just able to come up, and I didn't want to do my blankets. I put my blankets away in a bin because we didn't know. I didn't want to transform anything, and then you had people saying, "Oh, you're gonna put COVID into the blankets." I was scared. But what I did do was do masks for me, because I just wanted to do it. Then I post them, and then people are like, can I get one? Can I get one? Can I get one? And I had to tell them I don't want to do it because I'm scared, I'm nervous. And you want to know what they said? Shauna, are you serious? I trust you. You are fine. Even if you have to put it in the baggie and I have to put it to the side for a little bit, don't be silly. I want a mask. And that's what they all did. But you know what I did? I invested in spray hand sanitizer. So what I did was I looked it up. I looked it up to see, whether it was good, whether or not someone's going to be allergic to it, or and if they were, or if I wasn't sure, I didn't put it on. And that's what I would do. Before I even did anything, I would spray my hands. I would spray both of my hands. And then when I'm finished and when I was done, I would spray this on both sides with my gloves, and I would put it in the baggie and then put it, seal it up. And I would spray the outside of the baggie as well, but not with the hand sanitizer. I would spray it with the disinfectant spray. It was like we had a routine because I have two kids. So in the household, we had to be careful regardless. So we all had our own spray of cans and everything because that's what we had to do to protect each other. And that's what I did because I was scared. And I'm a crocheter and I'm a professional. And I don't want anyone to say I got sick after getting Shauna's mask. I really didn't want that on me. So I had to take those steps. And I can actually say my customers, my supporters are still using my mask. They actually are still ordering. I just told them I'm not doing it right now because I got too many other things I'm focusing on right now. This was hard as well. This was a mommy and me mask that I did, and this was kind of complicating because not only was I doing the logo, I was also doing, which is what I call graphic technique, each color change right here. So I was changing the color of the pink, and then the light pink, and then the dark pink, and then the light pink, and then the dark pink. So because I was doing that, because remember, I wasn't going sideways, I was going the long way. So because I was going the long way, I had to change color each time. So I'm changing colors with that and changing color with the black. That's a lot of technique. That's a lot of detail. It's a lot of work. But let me tell you something. I sold 10 of those. 10. Lion. 6. It had to be 6, not 10. Lion. 6. Yeah. I sold 6 of those. So many people loved it because they loved the detail. They loved how neat it looked. And remember what I was saying the other day. If you remember how you do your border. When you do your border, you need to make sure that it is nice and neat and there's no holes. And then you got the up and down, up and down. We are not going up and down on those stair steps. This is professionalism at its best. When I get my work when I do my work, I want it to be just as well as Saks Fifth Ave. And I say that because Saks Fifth Ave is so old, but I say that because my mom and my aunts, my aunt was such a professional at sewing and making items that she was so good they used to fly her to different countries, especially Paris, to sew things. And she used to work for Saks Fifth Ave, and she was very professional at what she did, and I adapted to that, as well as looking at my mentors. My mentors was very professional as well, so I was very blessed to have people around me, and I soaked that up. So if something came off just a little bit off, I can't give it to my customer. I can't do it. I need to maximize my money, and maximizing my money does not mean giving somebody something that looks sloppy. So when you're doing a graphic, just be real careful with that. Always I'm going to show it in the class when we start getting on borders, but always take the hook that's one size under and do that border in that same color first. Then you do the outside with another color. I know a lot of people do it, but a lot of people don't do it. A lot of people don't know. And there's a lot of self-made crocheters out here. So when you are teaching yourself how to do something, you don't know what you can or can't do. You don't know what you should or shouldn't do. You're only doing it based off of what maybe somebody else is doing on YouTube. So if you're following somebody else and that somebody else are not doing it right, you may not be doing it right. So this is what Diva is here for. Diva is here to get you in check. Yeah. So I think I have a couple of more. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I did a lot of these. I did a lot of these, ladies. A lot of these. So I did the eagles. I did the heart with the cross. I did a lot of these. I done forgot about some of that. I did a lot of these. If you notice, some of the graphs are some of the ones that I actually put in the group because I really wouldn't use them except for if I use them with a hat. That's another thing I'm going to do. Teach everyone how to do a hat because guess what's coming up? Winter. And what are you going to do? You're going to do some orders with a hat, a graph on your hat. That's what you're going to do. You're going to get a lot of orders with a graph on your hat. Watch. I would suggest you do one, maybe for yourself or for someone else. I would do it on a kid or a baby. I always start small. Do it on a kid or a baby. And when you do it on a kid or a baby, then you're doing it on a small scale just to play around with it. And you got all the graphs in there, so you might as well. Yeah, so as you can see, I get mad orders just by posting my stuff. So it's like your work is self-explanatory. Your stuff is good, you're going to automatically get customers. You don't even have to like say if you want a math. Another thing is if you follow me, you don't really see me do that too much. I don't really say I used to, but then I noticed that I don't need to anymore because my work sells for itself. So when I post my work, that's an automatic flyer. That's an automatic sales pitch. Just posting your work and letting it go. And I don't have to pay Instagram. I don't have to pay Google. I don't have to pay Facebook to promote it. I don't have to do none of that. My work sells for itself. And when it's sloppy, people tend to not want to even be bothered. Even non-crocheters, they know what sloppy is. So don't be sloppy because that's one or two potential customers that you can have. This is how I packaged it. Like I said, I sprayed it and put it in the baggie and kept it moving. Hi Sandra, how art thou? Hi Shauna, good evening. How do you decide when you work a project on the horizontal or the vertical? Um, that's an actual great question. I can actually use a picture on here. Anyone who would like to learn how to graph, you could get my book, my ebook, which is the graphing tutorial where you can learn how to graph like the Diva. It's only $40, but if you are on a tight schedule, tight budget, listen out for the $25 flash sale. It will be one day this week. Follow up with me to make sure you get that $25. What the heck? Something is just crawling up my daggone screen. Oh, you know what? Shauna, it needs help. I'm trying to do my sales pitch and my eyes is going crazy. My eyes is like stuff is flashing behind. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm going to do a $25 flash sale and it's only going to be for 24 hours. So make sure you hit me up. I'm not going to tell you when. No, but just look me up. My Instagram, follow me. My Facebook, follow me. I'm telling you, You will not be disappointed. You will love me. I'm telling you, I am the diva. You have to follow me. You will be fine. I'm guaranteeing it. Okay? It's $40 now, but one day this week, I'm going to do a flash sale. And not only will this ebook be $25, I am going to do a flash sale on graphs. I have at least 25 more graphs coming out this week. So one of these days, today is already going into Thursday. So Thursday or Friday, you're going to see 25 new graphs. When you see the 25 new graphs, that is going to be on sale. Get them while they hot. I'm telling you, Christmas is coming. You got to do it. You got to do it. Okay, I'm sorry, Sandra. I'm finished with my sales pitch. All right, this right here. How do I know if I'm going to make it landscape or portrait? I always look at my images and I always see whether or not it's going to be square, whether or not it's going to be like tall. And now this right here is formed like a it's formed like a square. The picture is formed like a square. So I would take that square and put it into my little thingamajig and make it square. So being that this was a baby, I think I made this like 120 by 120. So 120 by 120 is a square. So it's like 120 stitches across and 120 rows up. And that's how I did that. Now, the next one, how would I do this? If you look at it, it looks more like a portrait. So being that it looks more like a portrait, I always use the same things. I don't make it complicating at all. I have a list where I use the same exact measurements, because if I use the same exact measurements, it'll help me and it will help you when you are doing my graphs. I'm telling you, I did so much research. You just will not miss when it comes to my graphs. You could go ahead and mess with somebody else, but don't come back to me when your stuff don't look good, or if it's out of proportion, or if it's like somebody on here who has to do a whole huge Godzilla blanket. I ain't gonna say no names, but yeah, somebody on here had to do a Godzilla blanket. But you know, with me, I go small. I go sizes that you are able to actually do. This right here, I did it 150 by 200. So that's 150 stitches across, 200 rows up. Why? Why did I do that? Because it's a throw size, it's an Afghan size, it's a twin size. And if you want to put like a nice good border around it, you could also make it into a full size. If you use a hook that's like J, and I wouldn't go any further than J hook. If you use a J hook, you can actually make it a little bit larger, as well as using the J hook in the HDC. You can make it a little bit larger. So it will be between twin and full size. So that is why I always use the same exact sizes, and then depending on your tension, depending on the hook, and depending on the stitch you use, it will be going into throw size all the way to full size. Now this right here, boom, this right here is landscape. The landscape is 200 stitches across and 150 rows up. So as you can see, all I did was switch it. Just like you do with the portrait and landscape, all you doing is switching the sizes. One is going to be more longer, and the other one is going to be more taller. And I'm looking at this picture and I noticed, because it's a flag, it's more long and it's short. If I made this into a portrait, it would look cramped inside. It would look squished up. So size matters. Thank you so much, Sandra, for asking that question, because That's where a lot of people get it wrong. I see so many people trying to be creative, and when they're being creative, they throw it off balance. So you throwing it off balance, meaning off proportion. It's not proportional. So, and I keep saying this over and over and over again. Some people make it so long and real skinny. The only person who could fit in it is a long, tall, skinny basketball player. And we don't need that. And then you showing it like it's the best thing, like smoking, when, you know, it's cute. It's cute. So yeah, that's just about it. This right here, portrait, 150 by 200. This right here, this I did as a square. So this is 150 by 150. I just look at my images and I could tell how I am going to do it. I could tell what size I'm going to do it just by looking at images. A lot of times I can stare at my image, like this one. I can stare at my image. I just got a photo of just a young lady. She's all over the place. So when I got the photo of the young lady, I added free-ish and the Black Lives Matter, but the mask was already there. So I just add on. I just look at it as I graph and I just add on as I go. And that's just about it. That's just about it. This is what I'm doing right now. This is just a mock-up. This is not what, it's not finished. I'm doing it as we speak with the same name and everything. That is actually a square. It's a square. It's not I didn't make it 150 by 200. Usually I do make like adults 150 by 200, but with this one she said she just wanted something that they could put over the couch for her husband for his birthday. That's it, nothing more. And this is for a little girl, and I just made it I think I made this square. I didn't physically make it yet. I just did the graph. But I think I just made it a square. So all I did was I actually designed it. I took the character. I still can't even tell you what it is. I can't tell you what it is. But the mom said, you know, can you make this with this character and add her name to it? So that's what I did. So I use Photoshop. I use all types of different things to design. And that's how I am the diva, because I design and I graph and you can make. And this is how I do it to make it look good. I try. Yeah, so if you want any of these graphs, they're in my Etsy. You can go to my Etsy page, Creative Stitching Diva on Etsy. And I do a lot of, actually I'm going to do it for day 6 tomorrow. So I'm going to do some graphing on here. I do a lot of graphing online. So that's what I was doing with this. Graph like a diva, making a graph live. So you could catch me doing that. This is a pillow. Yeah, that's a pillow size. So if you want this, it's a pillow size. Go get it. You need it, right? Then go get it. Go get it. It's okay. Go get it. So, all right, is that it? Is that it? That's it. That's it. Any other questions? Because I'm about to depart and finish my stylus. The first one I did got me an order from Canada. Yeah, Disha. Shh. Oh, man. What? That would be fun to watch. Oh. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I hope that I shed a little bit of light. I am going to do the tutorial, but I just couldn't do it tonight. I couldn't spend 2 hours on here tonight. So I'm going to definitely leave you with this. I am going to give away some yarn. All I need you to do is get some more subscribers. So all I need you to do is just get some more subscribers and just let me know their name, and I can go and I can check. And when I check, and I see that they subscribed, and I know that you sent them to me. Just send them to me. I am going to give away some of this. This is some, actually, at first when I looked at it, I said, what can I do with this? But let me tell you something. I am designing the best rug ever. But it's going to be not just any rug. It's going to be a Grafghan rug. So when I do that Grafghan rug, you're going to want this. You're going to need this. I guarantee you're going to be like, Diva, where did you get that from? Yeah, this is that 70s yarn. When I finish that rug, because I already know where I'm going to put it in my new apartment, I cannot wait. I'm going to make this, and I'm going to make some for my nieces. I already got the colors. I have like 40 skeins of this yarn. It's 40. So yes, I can give you guys some. So I'm going to give you the same amount that you need in order to make that Grafghan. All you have to do is send me not one, not two, but 3 subscribers. Just tell them to go check out the Diva. And then you can say, Diva, you can send it in a message, you can send me an email, you can tell my admins, just say, I sent the Diva 3 people. This is the 3 people. And I will go check and I will put you in the hat so I could draw it. I'm going to do that sometime next week, maybe next Friday when I go in the room. Next Friday, I will pick your name out of the hat. I'm thinking of picking like 2 or 3 people because I have that much yarn. To make the rug, you're only going to need, I think, 3 of them. So I could definitely pick 3, maybe even 4 people, and we could get this party started so you can make that rug. I'm telling you, it's going to be a Grafghan rug. It's going to be so cute. Imagine that, y'all. Imagine that. Imagine a Grafghan rug with that. Oh my God. I'm getting so excited. I'm getting so excited. I'm getting so excited. It's going to be so cute. So yeah, just send 3 people my way. Hit like. And you will get that rug yarn. You will get it. I think this is so cute. I think this is really, really cute. The colors. Because at first I was like, what am I going to do with this? Then I looked up research. You know me and research. I did some research. And I saw some rugs that were so cute. And then I'm like, oh my God, that shaggy rug. I'm going to make shaggy. I'm going to make shaggy. But I'm going to make it a name. But it's going to be like the name like a 70s. Like really fun. Like the logo for that movie, that Shaggy movie. So it'll be so cute. It'll be like that 70s style rug with the whole name and stuff in it. Oh my God, I'm getting excited thinking about it. So once I finish designing it, I'm thinking if I could do it, I'm going to do it for someone for Christmas. Oh my God, that would be so cute. That would be so cute. Ah! Oh God, I got issues. I'm sorry, I got issues when I get excited when I see Grafghan stuff, or I look at something and I'm like, I could design that. I could make that into a Grafghan. Like I have a habit. It's a bad habit. But all right, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna depart. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna finish this Sailors while watching YouTube videos of everybody Vitas. You guys have a good evening. And if you want me to do something special, if you need me to do a tutorial, if you want me to do an Ask Diva is where you ask me a question and I do a video tutorial. Let me know. I will definitely do it for you. Just comment in the comments. With not the live comments. It'll be the comments after I post this video, or you can send me an email, or you could tell the admins. There's many, 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 many ways you could get in contact with me. I'm telling you, you could. All right. Messenger may not be a good idea, but if you do, you might have to bump it up a little because I got like over 100 messages there. So you guys have a good night. I hope you be safe. Don't let the bed bugs bite. And have a good dream about Diva making the best graph ever that your heart